Jerusalem, a name that echoes with history, faith, and controversy. It's a city whispered in the prayers of billions, a city drenched in history, soaked in sacrifice, and echoing with the footsteps of prophets, kings, and conquerors. But who truly owns Jerusalem? The Jews, the Christians, the Muslims, or maybe the world? Welcome to History Nest, where today we're peeling back the layers of one of the most debated cities in history. But before we begin, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to stay connected to history. Now let's embark on a journey through time to unravel the story of Jerusalem and its people. We begin at the dawn of human civilization when the Canaanites settled in the region around 3000 BCE. These early inhabitants laid the foundation for a rich cultural tapestry that would define the land for millennia. Their presence was soon followed by the arrival of the Israelites, who established a deep connection with the territory. For the Jews, Jerusalem is more than just a geographical location. It's the heart of their faith. The city holds immense religious significance, as it is believed to be the place where their ancestors first settled under the leadership of King David around 1000 BCE. Under King Solomon, the first temple was constructed, a symbol of unity and worship that stood majestically on the Temple Mount. This sacred site remained a focal point of Jewish life until its destruction by the Babylonians. In 586 BCE, despite the setback, the Jewish people's ties to Jerusalem were unbreakable. They yearned for the city, a longing that found expression in countless prayers and prophecies throughout their history. After the Babylonian exile, the Jews returned to Jerusalem and rebuilt the city's walls, demonstrating their resilience and commitment to their ancestral homeland. During the Second Temple period, Jerusalem became a center of religious and cultural activity. However, it faced new challenges with the rise of the Roman Empire. In 66 CE, a Jewish revolt against Roman rule erupted, leading to the siege of Jerusalem. The Romans, under the command of Titus, besieged the city, ultimately destroying the Second Temple in 70 CE. This event, known as the Siege of Jerusalem, had a profound impact on Jewish history, marking the end of an era and leading to the diaspora. The destruction of the temple and the dispersal of the Jewish people are central to Jewish memory and have influenced their beliefs and traditions. The trauma of the siege and the loss of their homeland fueled a continuous desire among the Jewish people for a return to Jerusalem. This longing for Zion became a recurring theme in Jewish literature and prayer. The image of Jerusalem became a metaphor for redemption and the ultimate goal of Jewish history. Then enter the Romans. The year is 70 CE, and the Second Temple has just met its tragic end. The Romans, under the rule of Emperor Titus, stand victorious. But at what cost? Jerusalem, once a beacon of Jewish faith, now lies in ruins. Titus, caught in the complexities of this conquest, grapples with the magnitude of what he has achieved. His victory brings him the glory of Rome, but also a heavy burden of responsibility. As he surveys the destroyed temple, a sense of melancholy washes over him. The weight of ending such a significant part of Jewish history is not lost on him. Despite the triumph, there's a realization that true victory may lie not in conquest, but in understanding, tolerance, and perhaps even rebuilding. Yet these thoughts are overshadowed by the realities of the time. The Roman Empire marches on, reshaping the landscape of the ancient world. In the aftermath of the conquest, the Romans implemented policies to ensure their control over Jerusalem. They resettled the area, changing its demographics and instituting new systems of governance. Jerusalem became a part of the Roman province of Judea, and a new chapter in its history began. As the Roman influence grew, the city took on a new character, reflecting the cosmopolitan nature of the empire. The ruins of the temple remained a poignant reminder of the city's past, and the Jewish people continued to dream of a day when they would return to their ancestral home. But their longing would have to endure for centuries. Amidst the ashes of the Second Temple, a new faith began to stir, a message of love, forgiveness, and salvation through one Jesus of Nazareth. His teachings resonated deeply with many, including some Jewish people who saw in him a fulfillment of Old Testament prophecies. As Christianity spread, Jerusalem became a pivotal destination for those seeking to walk in Jesus' footsteps. The Via Dolorosa, the path Jesus traversed to his crucifixion, and the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, believed to be the site of his burial and resurrection, drew pilgrims from far and wide. For Christians, Jerusalem represents the birthplace of their faith. It's where Jesus taught, performed miracles, suffered, and ultimately rose again, conquering death and offering salvation. The city's significance in Christian theology is profound, making it a holy site for billions of Christians worldwide. The Christian connection to Jerusalem led to the establishment of important pilgrimage routes, such as the Via Francigena, which connected Rome to the Holy Land. The Muslim armies led by General Umar ibn al-As arrived in Jerusalem in 637 CE. Facing minimal resistance, the Muslim commander entered the city with respect and care. The following year, 638 CE, a treaty was signed between General al-As and the Bishop of Jerusalem, ensuring the protection of churches and other Christian sites. This marked a significant moment in history as it exemplified religious tolerance and peaceful coexistence. In 648 CE, Caliph Umar ibn al-Khattab visited Jerusalem, and his actions during the Shaban Truce further solidified the city's reputation for tolerance. Umar's decision to pray outside the Al-Aqsa Mosque rather than inside a church demonstrated his commitment to interfaith harmony. He also emphasized the importance of treating non-Muslims with respect and fairness, setting an example of magnanimity and understanding. For Muslims, Jerusalem holds immense religious significance as the site of the Isra and Miraj, the night journey and ascension of Prophet Muhammad. It is believed that during this mystical journey, the Prophet traveled from Mecca to Jerusalem and then ascended into the heavens, where he received important revelations and teachings. The Al-Aqsa Mosque, located on the Temple Mount in Jerusalem, is the third holiest site in Islam. It is revered as the place where the Prophet Muhammad delivered his final sermon, and where Muslims around the world face during their daily prayers. Over the centuries, Jerusalem changed hands numerous times. It was ruled by various empires, each leaving its mark on the city's history and character. In 1099, the Crusaders seized Jerusalem, marking a new chapter in the city's religious and cultural landscape. The Crusader kingdom of Jerusalem lasted for almost 200 years, introducing new architectural styles and a different cultural atmosphere. The Crusaders' presence, however, was marked by conflict with the Muslim inhabitants, leading to tensions that would continue for centuries. During the reign of Saladin, a Muslim leader, Jerusalem was recaptured in 1187. Saladin's respect for the city's sanctity and his treatment of the Christian population earned him admiration from both Muslims and Christians alike. He is remembered as a noble and compassionate ruler. Jerusalem became part of the Ayyubid dynasty, which ushered in a period of relative stability and religious tolerance. As the centuries passed, Jerusalem's fate continued to be shaped by external forces. It was ruled by the Mamluk Sultanate, the Ottoman Empire, and, in modern times, by the British. The late 19th century saw the emergence of Zionism as a movement advocating for the establishment of a Jewish state in Palestine, which included Jerusalem. This led to increased Jewish migration to the region, which would have profound implications for the city's future. On November 29, 1947, the United Nations General Assembly passed a resolution to partition Palestine into two independent states, one Jewish and one Arab. This plan aimed to resolve the escalating conflict and provide a homeland for the Jewish people. The proposed partition would have Jerusalem under international administration due to its religious significance. However, the resolution faced opposition, and the following year, war broke out. By May 1948, Israeli forces had gained control of most of the territory allocated to the Jewish state, including Jerusalem. This marked the beginning of the Arab-Israeli conflict, which continues to shape the political landscape of the region. Today, Jerusalem stands as a divided city, a reflection of the complex history that has unfolded within its ancient boundaries. The city's status has been a major point of contention in the Arab-Israeli conflict. Control over Jerusalem has been a central issue in negotiations between Israel and Palestine, with each side claiming the city as their capital. The Western Wall, located in the heart of Jerusalem's Old City, is the holiest site in Judaism. It is the last remaining section of the Second Temple Wall and serves as a place of prayer and meditation for Jews around the world. The Western Wall has deep religious significance and is a symbol of continuity for the Jewish people, connecting them to their ancient heritage. For Christians, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre holds immense importance. It is believed to encompass the sites where Jesus was crucified and buried, and where he rose from the dead. The church, with its diverse Christian architecture, stands as a testament to the city's significance in Christian history. The Al-Aqsa Mosque, located on the Temple Mount, is the third holiest site in Islam. It is where Muslims believe the Prophet Muhammad led the final congregational prayer and ascended to heaven. The mosque's golden dome is a prominent landmark and a symbol of Islamic faith. Jerusalem is not just a city, it's a living testament to the world's most influential faiths. Each group sees itself as the rightful owner of the city, and yet each must share it with the others. But isn't this very struggle what makes Jerusalem so powerful? The existence of these three religions in such close proximity has shaped the city's culture, architecture, and identity. It is a place where the clash of civilizations has been replaced by the silent language of tolerance and coexistence. So who truly owns Jerusalem? Maybe no one. Maybe it's too sacred to belong to anyone. Perhaps its spirit resides in the very stones of the Western Wall, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and the Al-Aqsa Mosque, a spirit that transcends borders, cultures, and conflicts. And that's a wrap on today's episode. What are your thoughts on Jerusalem? Share your insights in the comments below. Your engagement fuels our passion. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more historical tales. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.